There are two members of the royal family who have attracted major news headlines in recent years for their fragile health. On the one hand, there is Empress Masako of Japan, who for years suffered from depression, described by the euphemism adjustment disorder. Rivers of ink have been spilled about Charlene Monaco's ailments, which even forced her to spend a long time away from her family in her native South Africa. More reserved, however, was Princess Mette-Marit of Norway, who since 2018 has suffered from chronic pulmonary fibrosis, a degenerative disease that causes scarring of the lungs. While the disease has limited Crown Prince Haakon's wife's participation in official events in recent years, he seemed to downplay the issue in a recent interview on the occasion of his 50th birthday. In it, he expressed optimism about Mette-Marit's health and praised her strength despite her serious diagnosis and the chronic illness she suffers from, assuring that her condition is stable for the time being. These words, however, contradict the latest medical report on his health published by the Norwegian royal palace. Shortly after she turned 50 and after they both celebrated the occasion with a big party in Oslo, it was officially announced on September 13 that the Crown Prince's wife would be on medical leave for at least 2 weeks. Since then, Haakon has single-handedly undertaken a number of commitments, which prompted him to take part with his children in a fun Grand Prix of cars created by young people to take a scenic drive through some of Norway's most touristy areas. Nor was the princess able to accompany him to an important celebration held in Stockholm on the occasion of the Golden Jubilee of Swedish King Carl Gustaf. Now, after these 2 weeks, and Mette-Marit is still not seen at official events, the statement of the palace seems alarming. According to the head of the communications department, Giri Varp, the royal will be absent even longer than expected. The Crown Princess will also be less active in the future, and she has no official events planned for this week or for the fall vacations, the statement said. The fall vacations begin in Oslo on October 3 and end on October 9, so it is not yet known whether the statement applies to the next 2 weeks or whether Mette-Marit will have to take a longer break. However, there is a small ray of hope on the horizon. The next meeting that Mette-Marit is scheduled to attend is on October 13. On that day, the historic arena of the royal palace will be inaugurated. Both kings and crown princes will be present, one can now read on the Norwegian royal household's website. However, whether Mette-Marit will actually attend the opening ceremony, we will probably only find out shortly before or on the day of the event, depending on how healthy the princess is then. If he didn't see her there, he might have attended Prince Christian of Denmark's 18th birthday celebration 2 days later, given the good relations between the two monarchies.